When it comes to food storage, it's easy to assume that the fridge or freezer is the best place for everything. However, certain foods simply don't belong there. Let's explore which items should be kept out of cold storage and why. Items freezing is a great way to preserve food, but not everything can survive the freezing process unscathed. Freezer burn, dehydration, and texture changes can make some foods inedible. Here's a list of common items you should avoid freezing. Freezing avocados can ruin their buttery texture, turning them into mush when thawed. Even with preparation hacks, they often turn brown and lose their appeal. Coffee beans and ground coffee absorb moisture in the freezer, leading to off flavors and ruining their rich aroma. Water content in cabbage and other veggies causes them to turn soggy when frozen. Mayonnaise-based dressings also separate when thawed. Freezing cream cheese alters its smooth texture, making it crumbly and unsuitable for spreading. With its high water content, cucumber loses its crunch and turns into a soggy mess after freezing. Foods that lose their texture and taste in the freezer. Not every food can handle being stored at sub-zero temperatures. Many delicate foods lose their appeal after being frozen. Egg-based custards desserts become lumpy and watery when thawed, ruining their once silky consistency. Freezing whole eggs can cause the shells to crack, leading to contamination. It's better to freeze separated egg whites. Homemade fried foods lose their crispy texture after freezing, becoming soggy due to moisture buildup. Soft herbs like basil and cilantro turn black and slimy after freezing. Process them into a paste before freezing. Common kitchen staples you shouldn't freeze. Even everyday ingredients can suffer from being stored in the freezer. Icing made with raw egg whites can flake and separate after freezing, ruining its appearance. Freezing mayo causes it to separate, resulting in an unpleasant, clumpy texture. Moisture from defrosting can ruin meringue's light, airy texture, making it rubbery. Freezing food that's nearing its expiration doesn't restore freshness and may increase the risk of spoilage. Delicacies and specialized foods that don't fare well in the freezer. Some gourmet treats simply shouldn't be frozen. Raw oysters should be cooked before freezing to avoid unpleasant textures when thawed. Freezing raw potatoes damages their structure, leaving you with a grainy texture. Par-cook them if you must freeze them. The high water content in radishes turns them soggy after freezing. Pickling is a better way to preserve them. Salad leaves. Freezing salad leaves like lettuce causes them to wilt and lose texture, turning into unappetizing mush. Refreezing thawed raw meat increases the risk of bacterial contamination. Dairy products and other foods to keep out of the freezer. Certain dairy products and everyday items don't hold up well in freezing conditions. And water and cream separate during freezing, creating an unappealing texture. Cheeses like brie and camembert don't freeze well due to their high water content, which causes them to become grainy. Freezing fresh tomatoes destroys their delicate structure, making them only suitable for cooked dishes after thawing. The combination of yogurt and cucumber and tzatziki separates and turns mushy after freezing. Freezing watermelon ruins its refreshing texture, leaving behind a watery, slimy mess. Frozen yogurt separates into a grainy, acidic mess. Instead, use it fresh or make labna by straining and salting it. These tips will help you avoid food waste and ensure that your meals retain their quality and taste. Remember, not everything belongs in the fridge or freezer. Some things are better enjoyed fresh. If you would like to know more about health tips, you can comment us. We will upload your interest video us in our social reach channel. We need your kind support. Please like and subscribe with click on thumb. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.